It's your boy Ringo TV Reactions, back again with another one. So Khalees is in the news, or whatever her name is, Khalees or Kelly, or whatever her name is, right? She basically is putting out a video talking about she see the good in Diddy and how, you know, he needs to lean not on his own understanding and follow the Most High and all this other stuff. Kelly, you need to sit down, right? You need to really sit down and stop trying to capitalize off the Diddy situation as if though you really care about Diddy, because you really don't. You don't care about nobody but yourself right now. Because for you to be talking all this crap about prayer and, you know, you could see the good in him and all this other mess, that just goes to prove that you're condoning the abuse of women. That's basically what you're saying. What you're saying is that we the people are supposed to forget about what Diddy did, right? And just act like everything is cool. I want to know, you know, would you have that same kind of energy if a man violated your daughter sexually, right? He violated your daughter, put heavy meat inside of her, deep, right? How would you feel about that situation? Would you be on social media talking about, well, you know, I see the good in him and, you know, we need to pray and, you know, believe in the Most High? Now, I'm not saying don't pray and not to follow the Most High. I'm all for all of that. But what I'm trying to show you is you're a hypocrite and you're condoning the abuse as if though there's some good in Diddy. Diddy is a monster. And the only reason why you're trying to capitalize off the Diddy situation is because you're trying to be a little relevant right now. That's what you're really trying to do. You're trying to get some content out there to get the people to talk about you. When really, the truth is, you're condoning the evil. You're condoning the madness that's going on right now. You should be condemning what he did and not trying to add no 2 cents in there about prayer. You starting to sound like Umar Johnson now. You know, everybody's trying to get a quick, you know, 5 minutes of fame because of the Diddy situation. You know, where were you when the victims was coming forward? How come you haven't meet up with Cassie yet? Since you got all this stuff to say about Diddy, did you meet up with Cassie? Did you find out how she's doing? See, you don't care about the victims. Again, if a man violated your daughter, are you going to have that same energy? I doubt it. You ain't going to be having that same type of energy. You're going to be pissed off. You're going to have a lot of things to say about him, and you ain't going to be talking about no damn prayer. See, this is the problem with religious folks. This is the problem with these people out here that be overly religious, no earthly good. Anytime there's a problem, anytime there's an issue, they always want to focus on trying to put God into it as if though God is sitting back condoning this BS. No, where was God before he put hands on Cassie? Where was God? See, we don't put God in this. God have nothing to do with this mess. This is about you folks out there condoning these type of behaviors. And when these guys commit these crimes and this kind of abuse towards women, the first thing we want to do is talk all this forgiveness stuff. I don't understand this mentality with you folks always wanting to forgive everybody. But again, if somebody took your daughter, violated your daughter, would you have that same energy towards those men? Or would you want them to fry in the penitentiary because of what they did to that young girl of yours? You be the judge of that situation, y'all. So, hey, it is what it is. Ringo TV Reactions. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel because, you know what I'm saying, we're trying to bring you this content, man, because these streets are hot right now. Everybody talking about this Diddy situation. Nobody want to speak the truth. Everybody want to, you know, butter up the situation and just try to add their little 5 cents, but they're not really making any sense. You know, this woman is talking about lean not to your own understanding, you know, trust in the Lord, being religious on social media. You could have picked up the phone and called him, for crying out loud. Why are you putting it in public? Why are you doing the social media thing, talking about prayers and all this other mess? Why don't you just pick up the phone and call Diddy? You're a hypocrite at the end of the day. Just call the man and tell him that. You don't have to even put it on the internet. I don't like when people be religious talking about prayer. We need to pray. No, we don't need to be praying for nothing. If Diddy was real, if Diddy was a man of God, why he out here beating women? If the tape never was released, you wouldn't even be out here. Because as far as I'm concerned, you're a part of the problem. You know, whatever your name is, Kelly's or whatever her name is, man. This woman is out of pocket, bro. She should not even be online talking about prayer. She should have called him up. You mean to tell me you don't got his number? Call him up and tell him that mess. You putting that garbage on social media is to try to get yourself some attention. Try to make yourself seem like you're holier than thou, like you're this godly woman. Please sit down. And I'm trying to figure out, is that the same woman that said, oh, I don't got to show myself in the videos? Is that same woman? Is that same woman that talked all that crap? Oh, that's NDRE. That's probably NDRE or some other woman. I don't know who it is because they all seem the same. But she should have just called up Diddy herself and tell him what she said. You putting that online is because you want attention. You want people to look at you as if though you're a holy woman and you're being positive about the situation. You could be positive behind the scenes by calling him up. But if you have to put it on social media, then it's not about him. It's about you wanting to be seen of men so that you could be praised and glorified in the public. That's what you're trying to do. And I could read between the lines. I know all these hypocrites, man. And Dr. Umar, you a hypocrite too. You a hypocrite because you talking about trying to work with Diddy and do all this other junk and promote him as if though you see that it's not the end for Diddy. It is the end. You know what I mean? You mean to tell me if a man violate your daughter, you don't see it's his end? It's the beginning for him? It's good? Man, I tell you, man, you hypocrites out here is something else, man. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up on out of here, man. Ringo TV Reactions. Peace.